What's up, Expats? It's your commish, Ronnie, giving you the Week 13 recap. Let's get straight to it. We got yours truly, myself, beating off to your mom, crushing him, actually, 197 to 115-ish. I am your leading scorer for the week. 25 fab has been deposited into my account, which I am going to use to keep, my players for next year. After that, we had Corky. Um, I believe Corky kind of punching himself into the playoffs with a dominating win over Chris, 172 to 143. Smackers shows that he is vulnerable going into the playoffs, losing his matchup to the Ibarretts, 94, 183 to 159. And in the upset of the week, the South Park Cows triumphantly defeat the Brees Lightning, ran by none other than Frankie. It is a debilitating loss for that gentleman's team as he now falls to 7-6. The hope of making the playoffs now depends on both a win this week for him against the Ibarretts and Corky losing to Jack, both of which do not seem to be in his favor. Corky is slated to beat off to your mom by a pretty hefty score, while Breeze Lightning is they are looking like they only have a 40% chance of winning. Unfortunately for Frankie, and again, this is just how the playoffs and the weeks worked out. Derrick Henry is on bye. Unfortunately for him, Ian and Antonio aren't going into the week 14 with at full strength either. Though they got Nico Collins on bye, Jonathan Taylor on bye, Zay Flowers on bye. So we will see, what will the outcome be. So it looks like maybe I'm going to be losing $50 to Corky. But it's all right because $50 well spent to see Frankie just cry about not making the playoffs over Chris. Oh no, guys! Now we're gonna have to vote on redoing the playoffs for next year. Or will we? Will enough people actually show up to vote? Because as the commish, there's no write-in ballots, no write-in ticket votes. All right, if you want to vote, you don't want divisions. You want divisions. You want a wild card playoff spot. You're gonna have to be there in person. Otherwise, no crying. No crying. I got to tell you though, it doesn't even matter if I lose the 50 to Corky because I'm gonna win another 50 from Chris. Chris, whose entire team absolutely did terrible last week, wants to bet my team, which did the best last week, $50 again. He wants to run it back. He wants to try to re-win his money. It's not happening. His team sucks. Frankie's right. He shouldn't be going to the playoffs. But it's how it worked out. All right? We're sorry. Frankie, you had your own destiny in your hands. You only had to win 2 out of 4 matches. And you couldn't. All right? Like I said, getting back to Collins' team, you know what? MVP of week 13 had to be none other than Bucky Irving, putting up 30 points. The man went off. The man sent Frankie possibly to an early vacation, right next to me, actually. If that plays out, it is going to be a winner take all for that number 1 draft spot. Let me guess, you don't know how the draft works either for next year. All right, guys. Well, let me tell you, this bottom, for all of us not in the playoffs, we will be fighting for that first place spot. So there's another little tournament right now. And guess what? If you are the absolute loser, you too will get a nice little trophy that I will hand deliver to you. And if you win the this little side tournament, you will get the number 1 draft pick. All right. So don't be dropping no players. Don't be doing nothing stupid. because again, there's always something to play for each and every week, or something to not play for, because you definitely don't want to be in last place in this league. Uh, Notable other standout stars for the week would have to be none other than Chris's Jerry Judy, um, who put up like 50 points, literally half of team's point total. So I don't see that happening again in week 14. So should be smooth sailing for myself. Also, why does Chris have three defenses? That's dumb. I don't know what he's doing. Terrible, just terrible planning. But can't expect anything less from someone who's gonna lose his entire second buy-in fee to me. So much appreciated, Chris. Corky, it was a fun, great bet. Gonna have another video out tomorrow. Oh man, this is a good one. This is a good one, guys. Definitely gonna be a most viewed for sure. Uh, yeah, no spoilers, but stay tuned. I'll talk to y'all later. Also, we got our sweet trip coming up this weekend in Miami. Jets versus Dolphins. We got smackers going. I'm going. Jack's going. Corky's going. People who are going to either replace Chris or Frankie's crying, selves going. So should be a good time. Or maybe, we have some potential additional league mates, who'll be there, who are trying to recruit. Maybe we go to 10 men next year. Who knows? We'll work on it. I'll let you know. But until then, have a good one. Peace.